Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I should like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trey McBride, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Big Ace, Big Ace.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing now is Murray. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
First down, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Miles. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now Murray again. And he gets this to Thornton. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Complete to Tyquan Thornton. First and goal on the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Now on this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Murray now, third and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It's a gain of 6. Moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a way to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And going the Bucs is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Back to throw again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They go play action here on 1st down. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
He'll look to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Chigakakwo, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Cardinals 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
From the 23, here's a 2nd down and 4. Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Now a throwaway end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the handoff, Mitchell. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, again to Mitchell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to...
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Throwing again, Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A give here to Mitchell. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Second and 9 now. And it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's into the clear. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's complete left side to Gray.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Get it? 18, 5 here.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. This is caught. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try now for Moody. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short. So they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper...
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers.
What? Hey, tempo.
They'll run on first down. It's Miles. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Murray now to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he gets this to Thornton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Miles. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray. 61 yards. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Niners 30, Cardinals 13. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a footways. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tyquan Thornton, 79 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
Hey, hold on. Come back.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Ace.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st down, it's Miles. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
That's one.
Here's Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Miles. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Gotta figure this is one they need here on third and goal. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Nick Bosa now with his second sack here on opening night. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Throwing now is Murray. Goes right back to McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, 43 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Come on.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Finding Gray on the out route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And some room to run now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Now left side on the swing pass. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here's 3rd and a few inches. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Green.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray now.
Let's go, Fred.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Thank you.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Touchdown 49ers! Chigakonkwo. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Easy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Thank you.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Murray. Got his man. It's Norton. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Miles. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st down.
Swim. Two.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Thank you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay, break.
The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Hurry, 17.
Back to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now it's Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 2nd and 6. There he goes left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown 49ers. A big play there. 57 yards. And the 49ers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. The extra point try now for Moody. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Next to score, Niners 51, Cardinals 29. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves. And my goodness, another interception. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Let's go now.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Ready up.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines.
They called that a run? Maybe it's me. I need to take a shower.
Yeah, I need to take a shower. That's what I just did. It smells like one of my patients. He's like, has this smell that happened today. Still.
I hope it's not me.